You don't have to be a medium to talk to spirit. Seriously. You don't need to be born with some gift or go through years of training just to hear spirit. You see, regular people do this all the time. You just haven't been shown how to do it yet. And in this episode, I'm going to walk you through exactly how you can connect with your spirit guides and your loved ones in spirit using abilities that you already have inside you. And here's what you'll learn today. First, how to get yourself energetically ready so spirit can meet you halfway. Second, you'll learn the simple step-by-step method that you can use to connect with spirit. No special training required and no special abilities are needed. Third, what you'll learn is how to tell the difference between your imagination and the real thing. This way, you can finally trust what you're receiving. You see, these are the exact steps that have helped my students go from doubt and confusion to real, confident spirit connection. And now I'm going to show you how you can do exactly the same thing. See, one of my students came to me a while back and she said she was feeling unsure of everything. She believed in spirit, but she couldn't really feel or feel confident that she was able to connect. She kept on saying, I think this is just my imagination. But after learning how subtle spirit's communication is and practicing a few simple things that we'll talk about today, she started picking up clear messages in our mediumship circle. I'll never forget the look on her face when she gave her first accurate message to somebody. It was kind of like, wait, did that just actually happen? It was this moment when it all became real for her. And today she's got this deep relationship with her guides and loved ones in spirit. And that's what I want for you too. See, you don't need special gifts. You just need to awaken what's already inside you. And let me show you how. You see, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. That means that spirit communication isn't something outside of you. It's already part of who you are. You can naturally connect with spirit. Every one of us has intuitive abilities. Now, intuitive abilities are also called AKA psychic senses. You can kind of think of them like muscles. You already have them, even if you haven't been using them for a while. It's kind of like going to the gym. They just need to be exercised to grow. In fact, humans were using these natural, non-physical abilities long before we even developed language or logic. So you see, this isn't new. It's actually ancient. It's built in. Now, the first step for connection with spirit is to set your intention. What you think about, you bring about. For example, you can set your intention to connect with your grandmother in spirit, perhaps. It's kind of like setting the intention just to call her on the phone. One's physical, the other's non-physical, but the energy is identical. Setting the intention is kind of like dialing an AM radio to the right station. Spirit's always sending out a signal, but if you're not tuned in, you won't hear it. You're only going to pick up static. But setting the intention is like tuning into Spirit AM, if you will. You'll finally detect their broadcasts. So just take a moment and set the intention to connect with love. Maybe to a loved one or to a guide who feels loving and kind. And that's how you open the channel. And remember, this isn't about proving anything. It's about love. Ever just known something was true without any logical reason, or you had a strong sense that you should be doing something, but you're not quite sure why you knew that? That's your intuition. That's spirit already whispering into your ear and letting you know what it wants to convey. You see, now that you've set your intention, it's time to shift your energy. You see, spirit vibrates at a much higher frequency than we do every day on the earth. So to get closer to that level, we need to raise our own vibration. Sounds like raise the vibes, right? But how do we do that? You feel love, joy, and peace. See, those are the highest vibrations and our spirit's native language. This is where meditation can really help. Meditation helps you quiet your ego mind, which is often really loud, skeptical, and impatient, and it's focused on less positive, more defensive feelings. So even just 5 minutes a day can change everything. You see, you don't have to go full Zen monk mode on me. Just sit quietly, breathe, and notice. You want to try it real quick? Let's do one breath together as an example. Just breathe in deeply through your nose and let it slowly out through your mouth. Focus on the air coming into your lungs and focus on the air going out of your lungs. See, you're living in the now. That's it. That small shift just raised your vibration. You can keep doing that for 5 minutes and you'll not only feel much calmer, but your vibration will increase and you'll become much more open and receptive to spirit. And you see, science actually backs this up. Meditation puts your brain in a theta state, that dreamy, open state where intuition lives. And this is the same intuitive state that monks access through years of practice. You can reach it with stillness. Do this daily. Just 5 minutes is all it takes. It's not about perfection. It's about presence, living in the now. Okay. Let's talk about how spirit actually communicates with you. You see, we all have intuitive senses. You might have heard them called things like clairs, right? Some of the most famous are clairvoyance, of course. And clairvoyance is just seeing images in your mind's eye. There's also clairsentience, that's feeling things, both emotions and physical sensations in your body. Clairaudience, as the word implies, is hearing words, sounds, thoughts that aren't your own, but it's inside your mind, not external to your ear. Claircognizance is just suddenly knowing something without knowing how you know it. It's like a data download, think of it. And you see, you already have one or more of these clairs. Most people do. You just haven't been taught how to notice them yet. You don't need to be a master of all of these clairs. Just pay attention to which ones show up most for you. Maybe you're a person who likes to draw and you're very visual, so your clairvoyance might be very strong. Now let's open your energy together. First, visualize a red lotus flower at the base of your spine. Maybe the sun's shining on it and the petals start to gently open. Now move up through your body, through each chakra, and see each chakra represented as a lotus flower of that chakra's color. And do the same thing. Do this with the orange sacral chakra, the yellow solar plexus, the green heart, the light blue throat, the dark blue third eye, all the way up to the violet crown at the top of your head. And just see that light pouring out like a warm waterfall of energy washing through your body. And it's expanding all around you. And you've just opened your channel. And you see, this is called running your energy. This energy tune-up primes your body to receive spirit. You've literally opened up all of your energy portals and you're now fully receptive. And you see, here's something important. You don't make spirit come to you. You receive spirit. You receive them because they're already beside you. See, trying to control how they speak or when they show up or what they say, that's going to block the connection. So don't do that. Spirit speaks in very subtle ways. Maybe you get a flash of a memory. Maybe a phrase pops into your mind. Maybe a song plays right when you need it. Perhaps you feel goosebumps. Maybe you feel an energy shift of some kind. Maybe you feel a temperature change or tears out of nowhere. Or maybe you're seeing the same numbers over and over again. I mean, I see 1111 all the time. Maybe you see 1212 or 222 or 444. All those are Spirit's gentle taps on your shoulder. And you see, these are commonly referred to as angel numbers, but they're also just signs from Spirit. Now, know that you are not the driver here. Spirit drives the bus. I always love to say that. Your job is just to hop on, sit back, and stay open. Don't try to control it. Think back. Have you ever had a dream that kind of felt like a visit? Like someone was really there with you. A dream that was so vivid that you were able to remember the details for years afterwards. That's no ordinary dream, is it? It's not like a foggy dream that you couldn't remember any of the details of, or it's just like, what just happened? See, what you experienced, that was spirit saying, hello, I'm here. Now you see, this next part is probably the hardest, but it's also where all the magic happens. You have to trust. You have to surrender. Doubt is the number one blocker. It shuts down the door on spirit. And here's the thing. Tuition and imagination, they feel the same. Spirit comes through the same mental channel that you use when you're daydreaming, or maybe you're remembering something. So it's supposed to feel like imagination. It feels exactly like when you were in grade school, maybe it's the final week of school, right before summer vacation, right? And you're staring out that window, looking out at the grass and the playground, wishing you were outside. Your mind is outside. Your mind is out there. For all intents and purposes, you've checked out and your being is out there. The only thing that's remaining is your physical body. And the physical body's in the classroom. Maybe your teacher called you out on it. But that's what your mind actually feels like when you're connecting with spirit. You're checked out. So stop overanalyzing. Stop trying to chase the signs. Just let them come. Let me tell you a quick story. See, I used to work as an analyst on Wall Street. Some of you know this. I was very left brain, very logical, very rational. So when spirit started showing up for me, in the beginning, it made absolutely no sense. I kept on trying to understand it in every way. I was picking it apart. I was so materialistic. I was so analytical that I refused to accept it for what it was. I had to know it. I had to have it proven to me. See, my efforts at linking with spirit in the beginning really were just not working. In fact, all that analyzing blocked the connection, so it was kind of tough. But it wasn't until I finally gave up control, fully surrendered to spirit's way of communicating, that things finally opened up. And when they did, it was like a flood. The moment I stopped gripping so hard, the messages, the sensations, the images, they just flowed. And trying to grip spirit is like trying to catch a feather with a clenched fist. You have to let it land in an open hand. Let's try something together right now. Place your hands on your heart. Take a breath in and out. Now say silently to yourself, Spirit, come closer. I welcome you. I trust what I receive. And just sit in that space for a moment, maybe 10 seconds. You might feel very subtle goosebumps or tiny effervescent champagne-like bubbles on your arms. Maybe you might feel an energy shift or an imperceptible temperature change. I'm feeling one right now. These aren't creations of your imagination or your body's reaction to some physical environment. This is you detecting spirit blending with your energy field. That energy field is also called your aura, so spirit connects with your aura. It's their energy field connecting to your energy field. You see, even if you don't feel it right now, if you don't feel anything immediately, that's okay. But spirit heard you. Maybe you're thinking, okay, well, maybe I'm connecting, but maybe I'm not. How do I know it's real? How do I know it's just not my imagination? And that's exactly what I cover in episode 48, called How to Connect with Spirit and Trust the Signs. And you see, you can connect with that video up here. I'm going to also have the link in the show notes in the description below. You see, you don't have to be a medium to hear spirit. You just have to be open. Spirit wants to connect with you. And you're more ready than you think. So this is Chris sending you love and light. And bye for now. I can't wait to talk to you later. See you next time.